नबियां दा नबी तू इमाम सोनिया लखां तेरे ते दुरूद ते सलाम सोनिया सारे नबियां दा नबी तू इमाम सोनिया लखां तेरे ते दुरूद ते सलाम सोनिया तेरे सदके जहान सारा बनेया तेरे वास्ते कुरान सारा बनेया तेरे वास्ते कुरान सारा बनेया पाया तेरे जिया किसे ना मकाम सोनिया लखा तेरे ते दुरूद ते सलाम सोनिया मेरे
Lakhan tere te darood salam Sonia. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. Welcome to Drive Time. How are you doing today on this beautiful Thursday afternoon? Welcome to CVFM Radio live across Middlesbrough and the Teesside area. How are you? My name is Idrees. I'm going to keep you company till around about 6:30 today, so I have a little bit extra time. But don't worry, I'll not be talking all the way through because I do have plenty of guests in the studio today or online as well. So inshallah, do stay tuned. We're going to have our daily competition. We're going to have your calls, your comments, your messages, inshallah. So please do keep your station locked to 104.5 here till end of Ramadan, and inshallah here throughout the year with CVFM, but with our Ramadan live programming here with you for another 4 or 5 days, inshallah. So hope you've enjoyed our programs this year. Any feedback, any comments, any suggestions, I'm sure there will be. You can always drop us a message on WhatsApp. The number as ever is 01642 688-104, and literally have tomorrow Drive Time. In fact, officially my last program is tomorrow on Drive Time, but I might just pop into the studio just to give Brother Asif and Aman a helping hand on Saturday night with our program. Then it's going to be, I think, a Nath Ki Mehfil program, and normally we host a local mosque on a Sunday, and we have been hosting them for the last 3 weeks. So this week it's going to be sort of our review program, you can call it, a reflection program and at iftar time. So do remember to tune in for that. And I think it'd be nice to get your calls, your feedback in as well, because it could be Eid on Monday, and so that could possibly be our last program, iftar transmission. And if there's Eid on Tuesday, then we're going to have one more program. We'll see. We'll do a bit of moon or crescent watching, and we'll get our team out and see if they can maybe get them on to Roseberry topping or something like that, and see if they can see the moon. So guys, who do we have coming into the studio today? Well, we got some guests that will be coming into the studio from a project called We Care UK, and it's about sort of carers getting supported and supporting each other. So it will be a lady called Kelly Baxter, or Baxter even, from MVDA, that's Middlesbrough Voluntary Development, Middlesbrough Voluntary Development Agency, and of course we've got our good friends and colleagues from Health Watch South Tees are coming into the studio. Well, not into the studio, but maybe virtually. I do have Lisa Bossomworth that I'll be speaking to very shortly. And you know Lisa from last year. We had a big campaign with them last year. I thought it'd be nice to maybe have a chat with Lisa, see how things are going. We attended the awards, that were organised. A wonderful afternoon. Fortunately, I was fasting, so I couldn't sample some of the great selection of food they had. But maybe we'll arrange something separate with Lisa. Maybe she'll take me out to lunch. I don't know. Health Watch South Tees, an amazing group of people, do some great work. So, in fact, Lisa might be already online, and I'm going to mention Sophia because she was one of the people and one of our listeners that regularly listens in, tunes in, comments, and she's saying, Assalamu alaikum, Uncle Idrees, how are you and how's Ramadan going so far? As I was talking, Ramadan is nearly over, And I'm getting some messages on WhatsApp. In fact, we've got a nasheed artist that I'll be interviewing on Saturday because he's got a new release coming up tomorrow. So I've got, I'll reveal all that who is, and we'll inshallah give you some exclusive interview and also play his new track as well. And Sophie's saying, Lisa again, that's good. Nice to see her again. Well, you will be seeing her again very shortly. So inshallah, it'll be nice to see and hear from Lisa. So, in fact, without any further ado, I've done a little introduction to the program. Welcome to you if you just tuned in. I'm here with you a little earlier today because, as I said, I've got guests in the studio, and I've caught up. Well, sort of caught up with my work because it's been a bit of stress, really, to be honest with you. But I managed to get everything I needed to get in today, and next couple of hours, I'm all here with you guys on air, and it'll be nice to have your company. So I'm going to offer a warm welcome to our virtual guest. I've got Lisa on the other end of the screen. Good afternoon, Lisa, and a warm welcome to CVFM Ramadan Live once again.
Thanks, Idrees, and thanks, Sophia, for those lovely, kind words. I hope I don't disappoint, so no pressure.
So it's hello from Health Watch Middlesbrough as well. Hello from the whole of the team. So and would you like to give out a shout out whoever's behind your socials today? Is it
yes,
Andrew?
No, it's Chris. That's our social media guru, Chris, who's very much an integral part of our team, Idrees.
So hi, welcome to you. Thanks for your message. And Sophie's saying hi, Lisa. So
hi,
Lisa,
Sophia.
So, Lisa, we had a chat with you last year. We had a little bit of promotion about Health Watch and what it does, but I'm sure there'll be new listeners, and it's been a whole year almost since we had you on air. So just as a way of a little introduction, just explain what Health Watch is and what it does. I know you've got like a sound bite that you normally use. So
yeah, absolutely. And it just shows how bad your memory is, Idrees, because I was on a couple of months ago to promote our Star Awards. So I've obviously not made that much of an impact on you, have I? So
you know what it is? Although we had you on air, in terms of Ramadan, we have like a different listener base. So a lot of people probably haven't heard you from last year. So there'll be like a different listeners that were listening at that time or tuned in online. So
I'll
I
let
don't
you
know,
off.
maybe Sophie will correct me.
I'm sure she will.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the awards because they were really good and really inspirational people in that room, and some great work taking place. So that's just hold that thought. But as a way of introduction, just a little bit about Health Watch for our viewers and listeners today.
I will. Yes. We're Health Watch South Tees, but that sort of encompasses Health Watch Middlesbrough and Health Watch Redcar and Cleveland, because every local authority has to have a Health Watch. So even if you live outside of those areas, your area will still have a local Health Watch. So whatever I tell you today, you can still access their support in each of the areas that you live. We're an independent champion, so we're not linked to the council or any health services or anything. We are totally independent, and we are here to represent you, the local people, about your experiences, good and bad, of health and care services. So we're here, we want to hear about those experiences you have. We take that information, and for the things that aren't working so well, we will take that information to the services who deliver those support mechanisms to you, and tell them what's needed to change, basically, to meet the needs of our local people. We also have a information and signposting function. And what is that, people are saying? Well, you can ring us. We have a free phone number, which I'm sure that Chris will happily share, which is 0800 0800.
Chris is busy in the text as well, and if he puts it as a comment, I will bring that on the screen as well. But you, Stanley, say I want to last, so rudely interrupted you.
No, that's okay. We have a free phone number, which, as I say, I won't go into if Chris is going to share that. We have a text only number, and that we sort of added that after some work with the deaf community locally. And you can also email us, or you can go on to Healthwatch Middlesbrough or Healthwatch Redcar in Cleveland, and you can submit a query there. But it might be, I've moved to the area, how or where can I register for a GP? My local GP, or I've had a problem with this service, how do I go about making a complaint? Or I've had a good experience of this service, how do I let them know that? Or it can be something more complex than that, and we once actually secured beds in our local trust from a poor lady who lived locally, who had gone into a coma in Turkey, so we helped to bring her home as well. So as you can imagine, our information and signposting support is wide and varied.
I was going to use those words, wide and varied, and that certainly is. Chris very kindly has put on the telephone number and the text-only number as well. So I'll leave that on the screen for a moment if you guys want to check it out. And if you have any feedback, and whether you've been to the hospital, GP, opticians, anything like that, and you had a good experience and different experience, always good to share that with Healthwatch, because if things aren't working, for example, then if people don't give that feeling, it's no good moaning on social media or speaking to your neighbor and saying, "Oh, I had to wait this long," or "This is the issue." It's Lisa and her team you need to speak to, because
let us know.
They are able to maybe look at where things are going wrong in the system, see if there are any friction points, and sometimes friction points due to maybe funding, and there's only limited amount of things you can do. But other times there might be things that you guys can support with and help address issues.
Absolutely. But not only sort of let us know where, as Idrees has just said, where there's problems or not very good experiences, but it's also good because we can then engage in communication and conversation with you, and you can identify solutions and suggestions, what would have made that experience better for you, that we've never even thought of, because it's not our experience, it's yours.
It's not our experience, it is yours, and we would like to invite you to share that experience with Healthwatch, whether it's good, it's needs improving, whatever it is. It's always good to have positive feedback as well for any service. So if any of the services are doing well, then it's always to give them good feedback as well. And if things need improving, then that is your prerogative as well. And I think it's important that we stress that it's important to provide that feedback. People sharing, it's Chris that's sharing the email address as well. It is Healthwatch Southeast at PCP. Pioneer Care Partnership.
Pioneering Care Partnership. That's
Pioneering
correct.
Care Partnership. My memory isn't as good as it used to be. I was almost there. PCP.uk. So it's Healthwatch Southeast at pcpu.uk.net. It's on the screen anyway. Who else is joining us? Mariam saying, Salam, how are you? Walaikum assalam, welcome to you. Hope you bought some cake today for iftar. We've got a bit of a cake thing going here on this show, and we like cake. But there's nothing wrong with cake, is there?
Who doesn't like cake, Idrees? Let's be honest. But can I just add, when we were sort of saying there, the other thing that it would be great as well if you could let us know is if you were part of a group or a community, or you go to a drop-in regular or a coffee morning. Let us know, and we are more than happy. Either myself or a member of our team, we are more than happy to come down, speak to you about what Healthwatch is, what it can do. There may be some specific pieces of consultation that we're doing that you can feed into. So please let us know where you meet, where you go, where we can come and visit you, because we'd love to do that as well. Now we're able to do more of that.
In fact, we had the mayor at the Al Mustafa Centre, which is a mosque on Parliament Road, and I recall in my previous role many years ago, when I was working in community development, we used to use the Friday prayers as a good opportunity to do some engagement and just share information. So maybe bring along a pop-up banner, speak to some of the congregation members. So if that might help, then
yes, that would be great. I'm just making a note.
From the mosque and maybe have a bit of a rotation at Friday prayers for you and your team, just to get out and connect. And I know with Al Mustafa, they'll be very happy for you to have a few minutes just before Friday prayers, just to say a few things about health watching. And then after that, people can, obviously without Ramadan, people can stay and have a coffee and tea and things like that, and chat with you.
Yeah, and cake.
And cake. We'll provide tea and coffee. You bring in cake.
Okay.
Courtesy of Health Watch. Who else is there? What's Mariam saying? She's saying, LOL, inshallah, we'll get some tomorrow if you're lucky. Yeah, please feel free to drop it off 169 Victoria Road, Middlesbrough. No,
absolutely.
I've been really good this year, and I keep telling myself that, because we've had a bit of a healthy Ramadan this year. We've been really good in the sense, before we used to have loads of food that used to arrive courtesy of our listeners and neighbours. So we've sort of put a little bit of stop to that, and so, like, if you're going to bring things in, just let us know in advance so we know things don't go to waste. In fact, we never let things go to waste, because we always share it with our neighbours, and a couple of our volunteers have allotments as well. So the guys at the allotments have been getting lots of our iftar food as well, because obviously if it's too much for us, then we always share it. We just put in containers, and he takes it over to his neighbours at the allotments and shares it with them, which is nice.
Oh, fabulous. Like a community feel, isn't it?
Definitely. And what's Chris? Chris, is there any community centres, mosque groups, extra activities? Give us a shout and we'll pop along and tell them more about Health Watch. Yes, definitely. So if you run any sort of a community group, and I've been going to, we went on the first one, like a community iftar with Creative Minds. I don't know if you know Creative Minds. It's Rama and the team, and predominantly sort of Muslims from African countries. They been getting together at the Breckenhill Community Centre. In fact, their last iftar dinner is going to be tomorrow. So if you guys want to pop along and have some nice food and connect with them, I'm sure I'll get a message. I might be short notice, but if you can, it's on the evening, so iftar opens around about 8:30, but they get there from about 7 o'clock, I think, and they organise like a collective community iftar, which is opening of the fast, and they have like a short talk. And we've been a couple of times with our COVID champion hats on, just to get information out. We had Dr. Vishali Nanda a few weeks ago as well, doing a short presentation. So if you connect with Ram at Creative Minds, I'll put her details in the chat. I'll send you them separately.
That would be great.
The mosque will be really keen to maybe offer you a platform on a Friday, just to come in, pop a banner, some leaflets, maybe have a chat with board members. So I think anything like that'll be helpful to get your message out to the wider community, and again get some point of views back as well, and some consultation that might take place. You can connect them with that. So happy to facilitate with that. So what's it? It's literally around the corner. And what's around the corner? Yeah, we are literally around the corner, Mariam. You to drop cake off anytime. So so Lisa, tell me a little bit about the awards that you organised, which were fabulous, by the way. I know I'm involved with organising the BME Awards. I don't know if you've ever been to them.
Yes.
The Please Valley BME Awards. You have been, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, absolutely. And I think, like we were just saying earlier, sort of, it is nice to get some sort of positive feedback about services or people who work in the health and care sector. But everyone's quite quick to make a complaint or tell you when something is going wrong. And you don't tend to hear about the great stuff that often. So that was why I really loved to see all of the nominations from loads of different health and care sectors across the whole of South Tees. a couple of weeks ago at our event to hear about the good work and support that these professionals do. They do their job great, but sort of what was fabulous to hear about even more is just the length and the extent to which some of these volunteers, teams, professionals, individuals go above and beyond, and sort of to really support and make sure with the people that they are supporting get the level of service and the support that they need, even if that isn't part of their core sort of delivery.
Yeah, there were a number of different categories, weren't there? And obviously you talk about health profession, but there were lots of volunteer-led organisations and sort of social enterprises and community groups as well that were given accolade for the work that they do within the community. So which is great to see.
Yeah, it was fabulous. I mean, for me, the volunteers are sort of some of the most important people that we need to recognise because, sort of the professionals that go above and beyond is amazing. But obviously the volunteers, that is all their own time and they have such a commitment and passion for what they do. And I know the winner of the volunteer award, Yvonne, by the way, she won that award because not only does she run sort of craft classes and sort of to help and support people in the community, she volunteers at James Cook Hospital to help visually impaired patients book in for their appointments, but she's also a volunteer governor right at the top of that sort of decision making level within the trust, and I go to those meetings and Yvonne is constantly banging the drum for what about the patients, what about this isn't good enough, and that sort of, I mean, we had some excellent volunteer nominations, but that's why we felt Yvonne just sort of pipped the rest to the post because she actually feeds those experiences up to those decision making sort of levels and partnerships.
It's always difficult judging sort of awards and the applications or the nominations rather that come in. So but it was great to see such a sort of diverse audience, and a shout out also to all the winners that won today, but also everyone that was nominated as well, because sometimes it's razor thin, isn't it, between those who go on to the platform and the podium.
It is, yeah, and it is, and you're right. I mean, I do have this year I had 3 of our board members to help me make some of those really difficult decisions, and there was not necessarily arguments, but there was a lot of to-ing and fro-ing with people who were trying to sort of champion their favourite, for us to make a decision. It's not easy because it's difficult to sort of compare the nominations because they are all such worthy winners, but you'll be able to tell people what it was like because you were nominated, Idrees, and not only were you nominated as part of a collaboration of different services and departments locally, but it was the Special Recognition Award. So I'm going to turn the table on you, Idrees, and ask you, what was it like for you to win that award?
It was special. I think partnership working is, everyone wants to do it, but not many can do it well. And I think it's important that when collaboration happen, it is recognized, because every organization, they want their own little what's the right terminology? They want a bit of a kudos, and they want recognition for the work. And sometimes when you work together, you need to share that recognition. I think it's important that sometimes you can achieve more by working as a collective. And then I think so being recognized for this special award was good to see, not from a sort of a public health perspective, but also the work that we've done with the primary care networks and all the different,
and the champions and
so it's sort of a NHS, it was public health, it was the volunteering community sector all coming together at a time of need, and just really supporting the whole COVID effort. So which is great to see.
Absolutely, and I stopped blushing. I saw that as well, Miriam.
It's the makeup. I think the lady overdone it today. So
Absolutely. But I think I said in the run up, because the special recognition award, nobody knew about it. It was a surprise. And we worked hard to sort of keep that under our hats until the actual event. And I think as I was introducing it, I said that on one hand, I feel that it quite sad that it took a worldwide pandemic for this collaboration to come together. Because I do feel that we're all here at the end of the day to make experiences and services better for the local people. We're not here to get individual accolades, etc., and to say how wonderful you are. If you're not connecting and working with other services, then the experience for the people who use them won't be as good as it can be. So I said, if nothing else, that was one good thing to come out of the pandemic, is that people started to sort of take the blinkers off and look sort of a little bit wider of how they could address this and support each other. So that's why we decided to give it a special recognition.
Definitely, and I think everyone that attended had a really thoroughly enjoyable afternoon, and had positive feedback about the buffet and everything as well. So
absolutely, and you even had the A-Team music playing in the background as you came up for your award, Idrees. So I hope you recognise that.
Putting the A-Team music on for us, but no, it was a team effort, and shout out to all. The work that the PCNs do, and especially Dr. Nanda's team that we be collaborating with, and of course all the COVID champions. Talking about COVID champions, we are the BME network is working with a number of different organisations to develop a youth COVID champions and ambassadors. So we will be working with schools, we'll be working with youth organisations, but I think it'll be nice to maybe have some connection with yourselves around that as well, and see how we can get young people's voices involved in Health Watch as well.
Absolutely, that would be amazing.
Although this project is specifically around COVID vaccination, but I think there's an opportunity for young people's voices to be heard, and services to be services to sort of respond to their needs as well, because too often we just assume and develop services without taking that into consideration. So maybe a bit of a collaboration work between us.
Absolutely. And speaking of collaboration, before you kick me off, Idrees, I just want to.
I'm expecting colleagues from MVDA, so I think they're just parking up outside as well. So, go on.
Yeah. No, it'd be nice to see Kelly. I used to work with Kelly, so yeah, it'd be nice to see her again, because she does some fantastic work as well. But no, I just wanted to say that we are about to start.
So
I'll come back to that, Sophie. Yeah. We're about to start a review for the CCG, which is the Clinical Commissioning Group, around, and it's a bit of a mouthful, the non-complex adult hearing services. So it's those people who use sort of adult hearing services through sort of Specsavers and those sort of other places that you can get that. So we're not looking for those who need to access services through the hospital, as they would be classed as more complex sort of patients, but just those who have hearing aids, go for hearing tests, go for checkups, reviews, that sort of thing, at places locally like Specsavers. From the 6th of May, which is the end of next week, we are going to be launching a digital survey. So if you are digitally included, that would be great. And we're also looking for other sort of places where people might sort of hang out or be, who use those types of services, that we can come along and just talk to and get some feedback, Idrees. So if anybody could reach out, because we'd love to get feedback from all different communities who live in our area, that would be great. Because like Idrees said earlier, if we don't know about your particular experience, then we can't make recommendations to improve it for yourself and others in the future.
Definitely. So I think Chris has been putting information on it. Can we just, I think Sophie was asking about sort of mental health services and things like that. I think that was her question. Just clarify that. I think she says, is Health Watch associated with mental health? So there are sort of numerous organizations that work within that field, and obviously Mind and Mental Health Matters and others that work. So do you work with those services, and if people need advice and referral to that type of service,
absolutely.
You can do
And without sort of getting into sort of jargon speak, there's an organisation you might have heard of called TUVE, which is Tees Eskom Weir Valley. They're the organisation who's responsible for providing adult mental health services across our area, and we were one of the organisations locally who got some feedback about what people's experiences are currently of mental health services, good and bad, ideas and suggestions for how they could be improved, because Tees Eskom Weir Valley NHS Foundation Trust were wanting to revamp, sort of start from scratch, and start from scratch. So we did a huge report around mental health, and part of our focus groups, we spoke to a variety of ethnic minority communities, Chinese, Indian, Pakistani, and because we were keen to get feedback that was reflective of our local demographic, of our local population. So that report is on our website if you want to have a little look at it. We don't deliver those services, but again, we do take on board feedback of experiences who have accessed mental health support services, and we feed that into the development and future funding of those types of services. So yes, any sort of healthcare, well-being service, we're your people.
Yes, indeed. There was a couple of messages, and I think one's from Chris as well. And he said, we hope you ask for a award to go on your mantelpiece above the fire, Idrees. I didn't actually take her on, to be honest with you. It was, obviously, there was a few of us there, and I just felt that, the team from the Primary Care Network deserved it. And I've got plenty of awards, and I'm not that I'm bragging. I've got plenty of awards. No, I haven't.
I think you are, yeah.
He said you've done some great work as part of the collaboration. Everyone sends in well done comments for Idrees and his colleagues. No, thank you for your comment as well. And I also have some. Let me go to the other camera. So I do have some other people in the, well, my guest, not other people, my guest in the studio. So hopefully you can see them. Let me turn up the volume in the headphones. So would you like to, I've got Kelly Baxter from MVDA, and the project is VK UK, and has very kindly joined us as well. And can I ask you to introduce your guest as well?
Hi, I'm Emma Cooper. I am the Chief Operating Officer at Carers Together.
Hi, Emma. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to you as well. Do you know this lovely lady who's been offering us cake and all sorts today?
I don't think I've been offering Idrees.
We all get cake, Lisa.
Absolutely. For you, Kelly, anything.
Yeah, I never got cake when I worked with you. So what's all this about?
I have no idea. Idrees just keeps mentioning that I've got to bring some down.
We've got a running thing on this show. Cake gets mentioned every day. But now we're talking about the Star Awards, and obviously I was fasting that day and I didn't get to eat cake. So there was a suggestion from maybe me that maybe Lisa should arrange cake next time we meet. But we'll be talking about VK UK, talking about carers, and we mentioned about sort of generally feeding back in terms of people's experiences to Health Watch, and some great work taking place, and some of it was recognised at the awards as well, because the carers together, and generally carers themselves do some amazing work, and often carers go unrecognised, and sometimes people don't even realize that they're carers until you explain to them, because and especially within some cultures, people see as their duty and as part of the family structure that that they wouldn't even consider themselves as carers.
Absolutely. I mean, we've done a lot of work with carers, as I know Kelly's aware of, and we always ensure that we do get feedback from carers on any consultation, because their experiences can differ to sort of other people's experiences. But I'm not sitting here pretending to be the expert on carers. I shall leave that to Kelly. But yeah, we do quite a lot of sort of joint work. We support each other in promoting the work that we do.
Some comments coming in for you. Mariam saying, I've just turned, twice.
You can be any age for your voice to be heard through Health Watch. We have no restriction. Good vibes as well to you.
Yeah, same good vibes. I think he just likes the comments about the cake. We got Eleanor Rose Murphy from the PCP, and she's put thank you for the link there. And who else is there? Sophia's saying, yes, a huge congratulations to Idrees and the team. You deserve it, an amazing work. Thank you for your comment there. And what else? Eleanor's saying, hi, Kelly, hope you are well.
Hi.
I'm not boasting, Mariam. Mariam said I'm boasting about my awards. It was a joking jest. I've got no awards.
I know.
So,
okay, all right. Well, thank you very much, Idrees. I appreciate your time. I don't want to take any more time up from We Care UK. So I shall bow out, Idrees. Thank you very much, and hand you over.
Thank you so much.
But nice to see you again.
Say a little hello before you went. Normally, I would have said goodbye and then got my next cake. But because there's history and no cake,
there is.
I saw you. So
right, I'm gonna have to rectify this, aren't I?
Okay, I think we'll have to share cake together. Take care, bye now, Lisa.
All right. Good luck, Kelly.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
So that was Lisa Bosomworth from the Health Watch South Tees, and Kelly, you worked with her previously, so
MVDA, who I work for, used to manage the Health Watch contract before it went over to PCP.
So welcome to you both, and normally we have like a clean break and then we introduce the next guest, but today because Lisa was on, we thought it'd be nice to have a little joint introduction. So we'll be talking a little bit about We Care UK. We'll be talking about carers together, and generally how carers within our community can access help and support. So just tell me a little bit about We Care UK and MVDA, what they do as well, because that's where you hosted the project is hosted.
Yeah. So I work for MVDA and I'm the project lead on We Care UK. We Care UK essentially is we've got the website, which is kind of the main hub and the main heart of what we're doing, and it's a way of pulling information together relevant to unpaid carers, so anybody locally across the South East, so Middlesbrough residents, Redcar and Cleveland residents who are looking after a loved one who relies on them for a range of different needs, and that could be practical support, emotional support, financial, etc. And we recognise that there's a wealth of services locally that are offering support to carers, but there wasn't a central place where carers could have a browse through the range of support options to them, be able to find information that they can put into place, things for themselves to make their life easier. So that's what we've done with the website. So we've got the website, which is www.wecareuk.info, and essentially we try to make carers' lives easier by pulling all the resources together. So we work very closely with the local organisations such as Carers Together, which is where Emma's from. We work with the Junction Foundation, who provide the Young Carers Service, Middlesbrough and Stockton Mind, and Redcar and Cleveland Mind that provide mental health support as well. But aside from those kind of core services, there are lots of peer support and smaller groups that are supporting carers with very specific kind of issues. So there's local peer support group called Branches, for example, and they support families and friends of loved ones who have alcohol addiction, which is obviously a very specific type of support need. So essentially, a carer can be anyone. We've all got I think there's quite a high chance that we'll all come, I think it's 50-50 chance that we'll become carers within our lifetime. You know, that's not specific to any community or any culture. And really, it's just what we're trying to do is make sure that everybody is aware of, you know, what caring is, what caring looks like. And, you know, like you said at the start, a lot of people don't recognise they're in caring roles. And often, you know, they're engaging with services when they're at crisis point, but actually there are things that people can do, whether it's, you know, looking at financial benefits, whether that's emotional support, or kind of just being aware of the range of support available, whether they choose to engage with that or not. It's knowing that there is support there. But yeah, it's very difficult to recognise it, I think, sometimes, because there often isn't a pivotal moment where you make that conscious decision of, yes, I'm going to become a carer. It's often within a family unit, so people may find themselves in a caring role if they've got elderly relatives, for example, and as their health deteriorates, they may start to take on caring responsibilities. So that can become a gradual, you know, that can be a gradual process. But there's a whole range of caring. There's, you know, parent carers who obviously look after children with disabilities or various, you know, different needs. You know, you might find yourself in a caring role if your husband, your wife, you know, etc. becomes ill, unwell. So there's loads of different ways.
Sometimes it can be all of a sudden as well, isn't
Absolutely,
it? And
yeah.
you know, it's difficult to plan for things like this. So it's good to know, like, organizations like Carers Together out there that can and support. And talking about Carers Together, Emma, just tell us a little about what the organization is and what sort of support and help you offer to members out there.
Yeah, so Carers Together, we are a charity. I think Lee, our CEO, was on the show not too long ago.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
It was last year.
Yeah.
So basically, we support any adult carer. And that's unpaid. So I suppose when we're talking about carers as well, we're not talking about people who are paid caring. Like Kelly said, it's those family carers. So we provide a range of advice, information, we have our support groups, activities. We do a lot of emotional support as well, that being a listening service with our caseworkers, or we have counselling as well. And I think when you talk about carers, a lot of people think that it's that practical support. I think if you're providing personal care to someone, you're getting the shopping in, you're getting the medication, but it's also that emotional support. So if someone's suffering with mental health issues, and they're phoning that person maybe weekly, that person's relying on that family member to phone them and for them to have an offload, or making sure that they're going to the appointments. They're also seen as an unpaid carer. So I think, well, there's Carers Week coming up, isn't there? Yeah. So I think it's obviously a good opportunity, really, to, you know, promote the services that are out there for carers. And I think the purpose of Carers Week as well is to find those hidden carers. Like you said, Kelly, there's a lot of people out there who kind of have been doing that support for quite some time, so they don't recognise that they are carers.
Yeah, absolutely.
They just start like doing bits, and that can go on for several months and then into years, and then they just kind of get on with it. Yeah. So I think the purpose of, I mean, a lot of people don't necessarily want to identify as carers as well, because they want to be seen as the mum, the dad, the brother, the sister. But I think it is important to recognise that they are carers, because there is specific support out there for them. And obviously if they don't, then they don't know that information's there for them. So the Carers Week is a really good opportunity to kind of find those hidden carers.
Yeah. So what sort of, obviously, is it in June now, Kelly, Carers Week? So
6th to the 12th of June.
Okay. And so, what sort of activities would organisations like yourself do to, you know, raise awareness about Carers Week, and what carers where carers can get help and support. And I think sometimes it's you mentioned financial support. If some of your husband or wife is suddenly fallen ill and you have become the primary carer, finances is something that you're going to have to consider and see what help and support is out there. But also emotional support and help with I don't know if people have transport and all sorts of things like that you need to consider. So your organisation is that like a one-stop shop in terms of?
Yeah, it's kind of like a wraparound service. Every time I kind of explain our services, people have this shocked face because they don't know that we do so much. So we can do one-to-one advice and information. Like I say, we've got our counselling service. We help people fill out benefit forms as well. So people who are ill could be entitled to things like PIP and DLA. So we have the facility really to help those carers fill out those forms, because if you've ever filled out a PIP form or a DLA form, it kind of makes a thud as it drops through the door, and a lot of people feel overwhelmed by that. And like I say, we've got our groups and activities, so carers can meet each other, and there's that peer support.
So listeners, if you have any caring responsibilities and you want any further information on Carers Week, you can check out www.carersweek.org. More information's on there. And Chris very kindly is on the chat. He said, hi guys, Chris from Healthwatch sharing your information too. Check out Carers Together, doing some great things in the area. So if you go to www.carestogether.co.uk, and of course, if you want to find out all the great work that Kelly is doing, there was a website called wecareuk.info. So and you are looking for some people to volunteer and come forward, and you're putting some case studies together. Just tell us a little bit about that.
So during Carers Week and throughout the year, essentially, we're really trying to, for We Care UK, trying to make carers caring visible, valued and supported across the South Tees. And the plan for this year's Carers Week, we're collectively working together to share carers' stories, so to really raise awareness of what it's like to be a carer locally, and the diversity of care, and we mean that in the diversity of carers themselves, but also in the diversity in the roles of the daily tasks that they're undertaking. One of the key things we're doing also in Carers Week is we're going to be pulling all the information about the range of activities that local carers can connect to, that are going to be happening throughout the week. So all that information will be coming out on our website in due course, and we'll also be sharing lots of kind of practical support, specifically around kind of the financial support, any discounts that carers can connect to, so whether that's with water rates, council tax, that kind of thing, to really help people. And then we're looking collectively to put on two larger scale Carers Week events, one in Redcar Cleveland and one in Middlesbrough, but we're still in the process of planning that at the moment. So as things progress, all the details will go onto the We Care UK website. But with the case studies, we're really keen to hear from local carers. You can share your stories with us. We've got an email address which is hello@wecareuk.info. All the details are on the website, and basically we're really wanting to kind of hear from local carers about the realities of care.
So if you have a caring responsibility, or you'd like to find out more information about the project, do go and check out them online. And if you're a carer yourself and you'd like to maybe support the project and showcase the work that you're doing, it could be in the form of a blog or a short interview, and if you will be happy to maybe offer to do like a radio interview or like an audio only, or if you're happy, then we can use this studio to do like a recorded video interview as well. So I think it'd be great to maybe share the work that you do as individuals within communities, but also to sort of let the wider community know that there is support available. If you access some services that really helped you, maybe by sharing your stories, other people will be able to benefit from that as well. So and just sharing information generally about help and support is invaluable. So please continue to do that and get in touch if you would like to support the project in any way. But the very least you can do is go and check out the website, wecareuk.info. Who else is there? So Carers Week is June again, and so watch out for the event if you're in Middlesbrough. Hopefully Central Middlesbrough somewhere, but we've not confirmed a venue yet. So
we are definitely looking at Central.
Yeah, just making it easy for transport and just getting there at the centre. So, ladies, both of you, it's been really great to speak to you. Can I just have a look at that leaflet and then see what else is on there? I want you to have a look at this as well. We had some guests on from the North York Moors National Park yesterday. Mm-hmm. They're having a 70th anniversary walk, and we've been encouraging our listeners and viewers to maybe go and take part in that, check out North York Moors, get some fresh air, get active, and the cake and stuff we're talking about, I think they're going to have a buffet and cake at the end.
Food
so
and
drink.
There's cake for that.
There's cake there, definitely, yeah. So I think as part of the celebration, they have been looking for cakes as well. So would you like to add anything else before we go? We got other partners and other organisations that we'd like to mention as well that have been supporting this area of work. So would you like to, Kelly, just mention some of those organisations as well, and see there might be other people that might be benefit from the services that they provide?
Yeah, so the core services across the South Tees is obviously Carers Together that provide adult carers information support service, and then we've got the Junction Foundation, which specifically support young carers, and that's again across the South Tees. So the Junction Foundation have got a website which is www.junctionfoundation.com. And then we've got the two.
Come on, Chris, that's your cue if you're still here.
We've got the two Mind charities. So we've got Middlesbrough and Stockton Mind, and their website address I'm sure Chris will share. And we've also got Redcar and Cleveland Mind as well.
So definitely. So we'll share that information on the Facebook page as well. If you were listening on the FM and you can't get any of that information, you can also go to the CVFM Facebook page or the YouTube channel and just check out this video, and you can see some of the addresses and web links that Chris has very kindly put on in the chat for us. So thank you to both of you. Thank you to Chris and also to Lisa for filling this hour with us between 4 and 5. I've got a competition coming up very shortly as well. So as ever, Chris is on the mark and he's saying www.middlesbrough.stocktonmind.org.uk. It's just like Ron said, isn't it? It's there. Middlesbrough and Stockton Mind, and the Redcar is rcmind.org.uk. Do check them out, and I know especially we've done some work with the Mind in Middlesbrough and Stockton, and they do some amazing work and lots of different projects that they've been delivering. Again, Aging Better Middlesbrough is something that we've worked with and promoted, and but lots of other counselling services and support available. So that's us for the first hour. It flew by. We're going to go for a quick commercial break, and after the break we'll be joined by Shema, probably Danish, and also Teddy. So do stay tuned, and inshallah we'll be back after these short messages. Don't go anywhere.
Live from the heart of Middlesbrough, this is CVFM Ramadan Live.
मिड्सबरा की पहचान यानी सबसे बड़ी दुकान कश्मीर फूड स्टोर है, जहां हर रोज ताजा हलाल गोश्त और चूजे, ताजा सब्जियां, चावल, आटा, दालें, मसाले और बेकरी अशिया की वसी वैरायटी के साथ साथ बर्तन भी बारियात खरीद फरमाइए। अगर खानों में चाहिए लज्जत और तासीर तो सीधे चले आइए कश्मीर फूड स्टोर, 123 अबिंगडन रोड, मिड्सबरा, 01642242426। आपका जाना पहचाना नाम, आला क्वालिटी, सस्ते दाम, कश्मीर फूड स्टोर।
Families Relief are working on a special Ramadan program that needs your help and support. Whether you would like to donate zakat, sadaqah, fidya or fitrana, your Ramadan donations will help us distribute food and clean water to impoverished families in needy countries like Pakistan, Yemen, Syria, Palestine and Africa. Help us to help them survive this Ramadan. Donate now on 0114 365 4454 or go online to familiesrelief.org.uk. Together we can save lives.
Don't be a victim of crime. This Ramadan, take the steps to protect yourself, your family, and your business with the help of Twin Security.
Twin Security Systems is your one-stop for all your security needs. Specialists in alarms, CCTV for home or business, and even vehicle CCTV and tracking systems installed for your peace of mind. All brands supplied and fitted by our team of experts. We also offer PAT testing and all your electrical needs. LED security lighting, installation and maintenance. Twin Security Systems are checked and vetted approved, so you know you're getting a quality workmanship guaranteed. For a no-obligation free quotation, telephone us on 01642 687070. That's 687070. Twin Security Systems, keeping you safe.
If you thought your dream of going to uni was out of reach, think again. New opportunities are waiting on an access to higher education diploma at Middlesbrough College. Studied over 1 year part-time, it's the perfect stepping stone to university if you've not got the entry requirements, and it could be free if you go on to study a degree. Find out about the courses, meet tutors and tour the campus at our Access to HE information event, Thursday the 28th of April, 5 till 7:30. Book your place at mbro.ac.uk.
We know how difficult losing a loved one can be. That's why at Rose Memorials, we have experienced and friendly staff who can help you make the important decisions when it comes to memorials and tributes. We make quality bespoke headstones with superior craftsmanship at competitive prices. We specialise in serving the needs of the Muslim community, offering Quranic verse and prayer engravings on our headstones. Our showrooms are open 6 days a week with a variety of memorials on show. So visit us at Cumberland Road, Middlesbrough, or a branch located at Harrogate Lane, Stockton-on-Tees. You can call us in Middlesbrough on 01642 820 795 or in Stockton on 01642 677 114. Rose Memorials, giving your loved one the memorial they deserve.
They say there are only two certainties in life, death and taxes. Here at Chuhan & Singh, your local chartered accountants, we can't help you with the first, but taxes is something we know a lot about. With nearly 50 years in business, we have the expertise and knowledge to help businesses of all sizes and sectors. We offer a comprehensive range of accountancy and tax services. Our team has expertise in annual accounts, payroll, VAT returns, and a range of personal services such as wills and inheritance planning. So, whether it's payroll, account management, or tax planning, you can rely on Chuhan & Singh, Chartered Accountants.
Chuhan & Singh, 81 Borough Road, Middlesbrough. Telephone number 01642 244 090. Visit our website for more information, www.chuhanandsingh.co.uk.
नसीम, जब भी मैं आपके घर पर आती हूँ तुम्हारा कारपेट देखकर बहुत अफसोस होता है।
क्या करूँ परवीन जी, उस दिन मैं कारपेट स्टोर पे गई थी, वहाँ की प्राइसेस को देखकर मुझे रोना आ गया था।
बड़े स्टोरों की छोड़ो और ये रोना धोना बंद करो। बरो कारपेट्स, जहाँ आपको अच्छा कारपेट बहुत ही सस्ते रेट में मिलेगा।
Don't pay big chain store prices. Choose Borough Carpets. Free fitting, free underlay, and free home samples visit. Super thick luxury carpets on sale now. Lots of colours to choose from. Your local independent discount retailer. Borough Carpets, 131 to 133 Park Lane, Middlesbrough. Telephone 01642 688 786. Borough Carpets, giving you the red carpet welcome. CVFM Ramadan Live in association with Borough Carpets, offering every customer the red carpet welcome.
جنات مفاتيح أهلا أهلا رمضان 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 أهلا أهلا رمضان رمضان.
Assalamu alaikum, and a warm welcome back to the program. What's going on here? What's going on? Let me see if I can plug my microphone in. So it's getting a bit nippy in the studio, so I had to go and put an extra lay on. So welcome back to you if you just joined us. How are you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Yes, so that is the guests done and dusted for today. A big thank you to Lisa Bosomworth from Health Watch South Tees, also Kelly Baxter from MVDA, and Emma Cooper from the Carers together for coming in and sharing some information about their respective organisations and the work that they do. I can't get my words out today. You're probably saying that I can't get my words out any day. So what's happening so far? Who is there? Maria is there. She said, Assalamu alaikum. How are you, Uncle? Walaikum assalam. Welcome to you. And she said, hope you had a great day. Alhamdulillah, it has been a good day. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for taking part in the program. And this is Teddy. I'm stuck in the garage with my car, but Shema will be there. Oh, Teddy, hope your car gets mended very quickly. We had a few people whose cars been broken in the last few days. Our chairman has had some issues with his car as well. So sorry to hear about your car problems, Teddy. And who else is there? Marima saying, is it getting chilly in the studio? It is, yeah. I did mention that. I had to put an extra layer on because it was a bit cold. And I put the heater on as well. Because, I've got the studio door open because there's no one else in the building. And because I was expecting guests. And sometimes they just knock on the door. Even though I've got the cameras on, sometimes I miss it. So I expect them just to walk in to the building and come into the studio. I'm expecting a man to come into the studio very shortly as well, but he only arrives when it's almost food time, if you know what I mean, and cake. So Shema will, inshallah, sister Shema will be coming into the studio very shortly as well. We'll be running our daily competition. Who's at courtesy of, we'll tell you very shortly. And you'll be asking about how the draw as well. Inshallah, we'll do that draw as well at some point before Eid. Yes, I did promise Borough Carpets that we're going to run their draw for the tablet over a few different days, and I think we'll do that. We'll do that today. So 01642688104 is the telephone number that you need to remember to take part. And I'm going to feature a naat for you guys now. If you want to hear anything in particular, my program assistant Mariam will send us a few links and we'll share those with our listeners and viewers as well. So 01642688104 is the number. For any comments, feedback that you guys would like to share with us as well, and especially about our programs. And just before I come back on air during the break, I had a call from a sister who was asking about zakat as well. So zakat, you are not able to give to masjids. So that is a fairly straightforward one. But if you haven't given your zakat so far, and then we do have our charity partners, SKT Welfare, coming in tomorrow. So please do bear that in mind. Also, Fitrana, it's really important that you give that well before Eid. So those that are the Gharib and Maskeen can benefit from that in good time. So inshallah, we do have receipt books for both of the charities here, and if you would like to come in to the studio and drop off your fitrana, inshallah we'll give you a receipt for that. We'll make sure that your fitrana money is given to the charity in good time, so the people that need it can benefit from that. Aside from that, we had a sister in yesterday, mashallah, who came in from Linthorpe, Harrow Road. I think I don't want to narrow it down too long, but thank you so much for your donation, sister. She supported a number of different projects, both water, food, medicine, partial sponsorship of a Safe Haven project as well. So may Allah give you a long, healthy life. May Allah keep you safe, and those that you are donating on behalf, keep them protected. Who else is ringing? And so that is my dua for you guys. And okay, thank you for the messages. The brother Kashif is saying, nice one of this, mate. You're looking good, mashallah. Jazakallah baik, Kashif. Thank you so much for your message. And Sister Shama is saying she's 10 minutes away. Inshallah, see you soon. And Mariam is sharing with us as well. So I want to see what Mariam... In fact, I know what she shared yesterday. I didn't actually get a chance to listen to it properly. So let's watch this today. And let me see if I can bring this on screen for you. So 01642688104 is our WhatsApp number, is our studio number, is our SMS number. You can send, I'm sure you can send a text message to this number as well. We'll pick that up as well. So the one and only number, and that's how you get in touch. Let's go to this track here and see what you think of this.
वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके में जा, कमली वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके में जा, जिनिया के गरीबा दिबा फड़ लई, जिनिया के गरीबा दिबा फड़ लई, कमली वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके में जा, कमली वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके में जा, जिनिया के गरीबा दिबा पड़ लई, मेरी बख्शिश वसीला मोहम्मद दाना, मेरी बख्शिश वसीला मोहम्मद दाना, जिनिया के गरीबा दिबा पड़ लई। जो कोई दुनिया ते प्यारा नहीं, ओ देवा जो कोई दुनिया ते प्यारा नहीं, ओ दे वर्गा कोई जग ते सहारा नहीं, ओ दे वर्गा कोई जग ते सहारा नहीं, जिना होंदे मोहम्मद ना होंदा जहां, जिना होंदे मोहम्मद ना होंदा जहां, जिनिया के गरीबा दिबा पड़ लई। नाले उंगली इशारे ते चंतोरिया, नाले उंगली इशारे ते चंतोरिया, गया सूरज अगावल पिछा मोरिया, गया सूरज अगावल पिछा मोरिया, कलमा सोने मोहम्मद दा पढ़िया बोता, कलमा सोने मोहम्मद दा पढ़िया बोता, जिनिया के गरीबा दिबा पड़ लई। लाया बदुआनु सीने कमाल होया, लाया बदुआनु सीने कमाल होया, कोई हबशी तो हजरत बिलाल होया, कोई हबशी तो हजरत बिलाल होया, आए दर ते सवाली नु कीती नैना, आए दर ते सवाली नु कीती नैना, जिनिया के गरीबा दिबा पड़ लई, कमली वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके में जा, कमली वाले मोहम्मद तो सदके में जा, जिनिया के गरीबा दिबा पड़ लई।
Mashallah, beautiful track. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and got more suggestions coming in as well. Keep them coming in, and as I mentioned, I do have some more content coming in from a new Nashida. Well, not new, but someone has been involved in the industry for a long time, but some new content. So inshallah, we'll share that with you. And inshallah, I hope you do speak to him as well. So we'll do the interview on Saturday. So we'll share that with you at some point as well. And talking about sharing stuff with you guys, let me share this next track. And then after the track, we're going to share something else, which is quite good as well. It's very good, actually. So let me see. What did he share with me? Hasib Hayes. So let's go with Hasib Hayes. Do have any studio guests after this? I can take this one off. And let's go to Hasib Hayes on this. I wish I had a program producer. Then I don't have to do all this. So 01642688104 is the telephone number that you'll be using very shortly, because I'm going to give you the quiz question as soon as Sister Shema arrives. So just bear that in mind. And let's go to another track that is recommended by our producer, Miriam. So let's hear this. Beautiful Nasheed.
सारे नबियां दा नबी तू इमाम सोहणिया सारे नबियां दा नबी तू इमाम सोहणिया लखां तेरे ते दरूद ते सलाम सोहणिया लखां तेरे ते दरूद ते सलाम सोहणिया सारे नबियां दा नबी तू इमाम सोहणिया सारे नबियां दा नबी तू इमाम सोहणिया लखां तेरे ते दरूद ते सलाम सोहणिया लखां तेरे ते दरूद ते सलाम सोहणिया तेरे सदके जहान सारा बनेया तेरे सदके जहान सारा बनेया तेरे वास्ते कुरान सारा बनेया तेरे वास्ते कुरान सारा बनेया पाया तेरे जया किसे ना मकाम सोहणिया पाया तेरे जया किसे ना मकाम सोहणिया लखां तेरे ते दरूद ते सलाम सोहणिया लखां तेरे ते दरूद ते सलाम सोहणिया تبلغ بالقليل من القليل تبلغ بالقليل من القليل وهي زاد لصفر طويل وهي زاد لصفر طويل تبلغ بالقليل من القليل تبلغ بالقليل من القليل وهي زاد لصفر طويل وهي زاد لصفر طويل वो तन्हा कौन है अल्लाह अल्लाह बादशाह वो कौन है अल्लाह अल्लाह मेहरबान वो कौन है अल्लाह अल्लाह क्या ऊंची शान है अल्लाह अल्लाह उसके सब निशान है अल्लाह अल्लाह सब दिलों की जान है अल्लाह 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 हस्बी रब्बी जल्लल्लाह अल्लाहु अल्लाह मा फी कल्बी गैरुल्लाह अल्लाहु अल्लाह हस्बी रब्बी जल्लल्लाह अल्लाहु अल्लाह मा फी कल्बी गैरुल्लाह अल्लाहु अल्लाह अल्लाह ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम हो निगाहे करम हो करम ताजदारे हरम हो निगाहे करम हम गरीबों के दिल भी सबर जाएंगे ताजदारे हरम क्या तुमसे कहूँ ए रब के कुंवर तुम जानत हो मन की बत्तियां डर फुरकत तो है उम्मी लकब काटे न कटत है अब रतियां तोरी प्रीत में सुध बुध सब बिसरी कब तक ये रहेगी बेखबरी ताहे कभी गन दुज़दीदा नजर कभी सुन भी तो लो हमारी बत्तियां ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे
Tajdare Haram. Beautiful track there, and some good vibes from Hasib Hayes. Thank you to Mariam for sharing that.
ताजदारे हरम सारे नबियां दा नबी तू इमाम सोहणिया सारे नबियां दा नबी तू इमाम सोहणिया लखां तेरे ते दरूद ते सलाम सोहणिया लखां तेरे ते
Lakhan Salam Sonia. Welcome back to CVFM Live across Middlesbrough, the Tees area on 104.5 FM, online via the website www.cvfm.org.uk. And welcome to you on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube. Hey, thanks from yesterday, Drata. I just seen it, I was busy. So who else is there? Is Huria there? Huria saying Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Can you put Mary Akka Nasheed on? Inshallah, we'll do later on. Who else is there? Let me take this down. I want to share something with you guys as well. And obviously, we did this little live from behind the scenes on a couple of days ago. Yesterday, Iftari was courtesy of Mist Lounge. You know, the food was really great. The mixed grill was great. Big thank you to your brother Sarfraz and all the team at Mist for Iftari yesterday. It went down a treat, you can say. Aman was loving it. The donuts, yeah, that was an extra bonus. So let's go to, because we're here till 6:30 today. So I want to play a little bit of this with you guys. From when we had Ali Superstore in the studio as well. They were our Iftar transmission sponsors, and they bought in some Iftari for us as well that night as well, which was really nice. So let's go and share this with you guys a little bit. I might skip a little bit of it because it is quite long, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. And if you are on Facebook or YouTube, then you'll be able to see it. If you're on the radio, so you're just going to hear it. But let's go to this and then see what you guys think. Just had our iftar, and we got the full team here from Ali Superstore. We got our chairman, Adal Khan Saab, Aman Hussain, our senior presenter and host of Iftar Transmission, Muhammad Asaf Saki Saab, Hafiz Sajid Jamati Saab, or CEO of Ali Superstore, और हमारे दूसरे भाई यहाँ मौजूद हैं. So Iftihar Saab. So we want to welcome everyone. And Hafiz Saab.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. अच्छा ऐसा है कि अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आज अली सुपर स्टोर की तरफ से जो अफ्तारी आई है माशाल्लाह ये पूरी काबीना इनकी काबीना भी और हमारी काबीना भी शाश बशाश है माशाल्लाह और अल्लाह ताला.
Do you know what kabina and shash bashash means? Let me know as well.
सलाम के सदका अल्लाह से इनकी काविश को अल्लाह ताला अपनी बारगाह में कबूल फरमाए. दीगर हमारे जिन बहनों ने भाइयों ने ये आज हलवा भी आया जमा नूर सिस्टर की तरफ से माशाल्लाह हुरिया अहमद की तरफ से ये हलवा आया था.
Obviously, we're not having the fast right now, but this is a clip from a couple of days ago. And I just want to share with you, we had a short mehfil. Habsabs thanked Ali Superstore and for coming into the studio and also for having iftar with us. And then Habsab went into a little freestyle. Let's listen to it.
ये खाने तो है ना लेकिन जड़ा आशिक है ना उसकी रूह तड़पी है वो ना कि दुनिया ने पूरी कायनात ने खाना एक तरफ और रसूलुल्लाह की जौ की रोटी एक तरफ. उसका अपना मकान है जो सरकार ने तनावल फरमाई है. उसके बारे में उस आशिक की रूह तड़पती है. वो कहता है कायनात दे रंग बरंग खाने कायनात दे रंग बरंग खाने तेरी जवान दी रोटी तू वार देवा वस लगे ते फलक दा चन्न दा के वस लगे ते फलक दा चन्न लागे गुंबद खजरा दी चौखट तू वार देवा हबीबी या रसूल अल्लाह वस लगे ते फलक दा चन्न लागे गुंबद खजरा दी चौखट तू वार देवा मिले जे आसा कलीम वाला ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम मूसा अलैहिस्सलाम दा जेड़ा वो छोटा सी ना उसनु आसा कहते हैं तो वो जनाब आप खलोंदे सन थले तो इतना बड़ा हो जाता सी कि झाड़ियां तो जनाब पत्थर अपनी बकरियां वास्ते लांदे इतना बड़ा कुदरती हो जाता सी ते जदों किसे दगाबाज नाल जदों गल होंदी सी ना असदहा बन जाता सी बड़ा सप बन जाता सी है जी अल्लाह ने इतनी अपने नबियों को इज्जत निशाना बख्शियां लेकिन सरकार की जी शान है उसका एक अपना कमाल है जी मिले जे आसा कलीम वाला बीबी या रसूल अल्लाह मिले जे आसा कलीम वाला तेरे हाथ दी सोटी तू वार देवा मिले जे आसा कलीम वाला तेरे हाथ की सोटी तू वार देवा हबीबी या रसूल अल्लाह मिले मिले ताज सरदार जे बादशाही मिले ताज सरदार जे बादशाही तेरे गुर्दे दी टोपी तू वार देवा हबीबी या रसूल अल्लाह वस लगे ते फलक दा चन्न लागे गुंबदे खजरा दी चौखट तू वार देवा
दावत देते हैं हमारे चेयरमैन साहब बुलबुल टी शर्ट आज ये दावत खान साहब को दिया पेश करें सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि Mashallah, mashallah. So if you want the rest of that, you're going to have to go to our YouTube channel and watch that there. That is available at CVFM Ramadan Live YouTube, and I think it's also on the Muslim Community Media page as well from 2 days ago. Do go and check that out. I'd like to welcome everyone but Teddy. I've got Danish in the studio. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah.
Without Teddy,
yes.
Teddy's at the garage.
Teddy's getting fixed up. His car's getting fixed up.
His car's getting fixed up.
What car's he got?
I don't know.
He's
buying a new one.
Is he buying a new one? I think his old Datsun Sunny banger is not working, so he needs to get like a Porsche or something like that. Should we do like ask our listeners a survey, see which car Teddy can have?
Yeah.
Okay, listeners, let us know which car Teddy can drive. Shema, welcome to you. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. My scarf's very bright pink fuchsia today.
Yes, indeed. I'm looking a bit pink as well today. I think.
No, you're wearing red.
Indeed. So we're going to do a competition courtesy of... Who's it going to be courtesy of today?
Cookies.
Cluckies, and I think Danish has got some of his friends from school listening in.
So,
Ibrahim is this.
Is he?
all right. So Danish is official mascot of Cluckies. What do you think?
Do you want to represent Cluckies?
Yeah.
So, guys, who is there?
I think we'll have a short competition today, and we'll
Yeah.
get people ringing in, I think.
Yes, let's do that. We want everyone to call in today. No,
Let's take callers.
no,
We're not going to put
WhatsApp. No WhatsApp.
WhatsApp entries or social media entries
We just want calls today, right?
into the competition.
We
It's
want you
funny.
guys on the air.
Callers.
So you're going to have to...
01642
688-104. All right, Danish, what's the question today?
How many gates of Jannah are there?
Well done. And you've got 4 options.
How many gates of Jannah are there?
A5, B6, C7, or D8.
So how many gates of Jannah are there? Is it 5, 6, 7, or 8? So if you know the answer to that and you want to win a Cluckies meal deal voucher, big thank you to brother Imran and all the team there as ever for sponsoring our program, for supporting our Cluckies. Yeah, we just like Cluckies. Yeah, we just like chicken. So if you'd like to take part in the program, 01642 688 104. And we're with you for about 15-20 minutes, and inshallah. And then so who else is there?
Dialing, we're waiting. 01642
104. Hey, where's that voice again?
So am I noticing? I think I missed half the clip. I've just joined. Yeah, you can check out the clip on the YouTube channel and also on the Muslim Community Media Facebook page. Do go and check out Muslim Community Media. Follow the page, like the page, and all that good stuff. And she said, "How are you?" Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. And Haji Saab, kya bahut khoob. Yes, Haji Saab and the rest of the team were on form that day. So let's go to our caller and open up the telephone lines. Open up the telephone lines for we've got a caller waiting. Let's not keep them waiting too long.
Bismillah.
So go Bismillah and say Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. My name is Habib.
Your name is what? Sorry.
My name is Habib. I'm from Middlesbrough.
MashaAllah. How are you?
Yes. I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Thank you for calling. Would you like to take part in Cluckies competition?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
The question is, I'll get young Danish to ask the question.
How many gates of Jannah are there? A5, B6, C7, and D8.
D8.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer. And you are the first entry into the draw. Thank you for your call, Hasib. Is this the first time caller?
Yes, your first time caller.
Okay. MashaAllah. Thank you for calling. So that was brother Hasib from Middlesbrough, our first time caller. Where have you been all month? And if you'd like to be caller number 2, all you have to do is pick up the phone and dial, and that's your cue to call. We're going to have another caller coming through very, very shortly.
Or you can ring via WhatsApp, can't they?
You can do,
We're
yeah.
only taking calls this evening because we've not got long for the competition. So who's going to be our next lucky caller? Clucky caller.
Yeah, clucky caller. Clucky!
So indeed, we're going to go to another caller soon. I've lost my application on the screen.
I've got this advert. I watched it. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday, wasn't it? For the 70th celebration walk with the North Yorkshire Moors. Have you registered yet?
No, not yet. I will be. I will be definitely. So we've got another caller. We're going to welcome that one there. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Ji, what's your name?
My name is Rahman and my answer is 8.
Your name is what, sorry?
My name is Rahan and my answer is 8.
Rahan, welcome to the show and thank you for your call. Would you like to take part in the Cluckies competition?
Yes, please.
Okay, can you do it? Danish, do the Cluckies.
Clucky!
Can you do that on air?
Yeah.
Are you watching Danish or listening to him? So, what's your answer?
8.
MashaAllah.
What did he say?
He said 8. You are our second caller.
Okay, let's go to our third caller. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Who am I speaking to?
Mariam.
Mariam, how are you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Finally, on the 26th.
Yeah, finally, you didn't let me enter online.
Yeah, we're just taking calls today because we would like to speak to our listeners and see how they're doing. So how's your day been?
Alhamdulillah, it's been all right, not bad.
Not bad. And what cake have you bought us?
Oh, not today. I'm too hungry.
Oh, okay, we'll let you off.
Inshallah tomorrow. How's little Danish? Hi, Danish.
Alaikum assalam.
Oh, assalamu alaikum. I really look forward to watching you every single day. You make my day.
Oh, she said she's
Oh, bless you.
she's phoned you and commented and she said, Salam, Dana's sister is looking beautiful, mashallah. Ji haan.
Yeah, I'm loving the headscarf, mashallah. Looks really nice.
And Huriya said pretty in pink.
Pink. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fuchsia, I
definitely
think,
pink.
isn't it?
Yeah, she said you're wearing a very bright headscarf today. And
Didn't realise it would come so bright.
And is that a competition? Yeah, guys, keep calling in because today is phone in only, courtesy of Cluckies. And Mariam is our next caller. And Mariam, how many gates of Jannah are there? There 5, 6, 7, or 8?
D8.
Okay, can we enter Mariam into the draw? Mariam, thank you so much for your call, and
No worries.
we'll look forward to cake. Allah Hafiz.
Inshallah. Inshallah.
Thanks for your call. Allah Hafiz. So that was Mariam, and always jolly indeed. It's nice to have happy, shiny people on the show, isn't it?
Of course.
Yes.
So, guys, if you'd like to be involved in the program, all you have to do is pick up the telephone and call the studio now. We literally are running a phone-in competition courtesy of Cluckies, and big thank you to Imran, all the teams there. So the question is, how many gates of Jannah are there? Is it 5, 6, 7, or 8? If you know the answer to that, or if you just want to have a
I know the real answer.
if you want to have a stab in the dark, then you can phone the studio now, and it's quite an easy question. She said, he's super cute, mashallah. He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look at you,
He's
Danish.
saying yeah as well.
So let's go to another caller and see who's there, and they'll be thinking, why are they talking and not taking our calls? Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Ahmed. I'm calling from Middlesbrough.
Mashallah, mashallah, Ahmed. Welcome to you. Do you like Cluckies?
Yeah,
What do you like about Cluckies?
the chips.
The chips. And what about the chicken?
I don't like chicken.
You don't like? Do you like pizza?
Yeah.
Do you like Parmo?
Yeah.
What's your answer?
8.
Okay, thanks for your call.
Caller number 4, Ahmed.
Caller number 5 is waiting there. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. What's your name?
Harris Hussain.
Haris Hussain. And what's your answer?
My answer is number 8.
Your caller number 5, Harris.
Thanks for your call. Lines are really busy, so we're going to go to another caller. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Next caller.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Scarborough.
No.
Sabiya Hussain.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
Sorry, Sabah Nur Hussain.
Sabah Nur Hussain. Oh, mashallah, misheard. So welcome to you, Sabah. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining us. What's the answer?
Well done. Your caller number 6.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz, Sabah Nur Hussain. We're going to go to another caller, and keep your calls coming in. If you don't get connected, put the phone down. Do try again. And we've got to another caller. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Calls are non-stop. We're taking calls today.
So the calls
For the
has
competition.
got transferred there. Let's go back to here. So 01642688104 if you'd like to take part in the program. And I think I paused the call somehow. I don't know what I've done there. Do call back again. I think it was Rehan that was calling. So just put the phone.
Rehan that was calling. Is that a different one?
Who did we have?
We've already had a Rehan.
Okay, I think I might have still had his call on the screen for some reason. So call now 01642688104 if you want to get through and enter the competition. And
What does that mean? I'm reading a message there. Danish when he's not talking to anyone. Oh, is that chicken? Is that a picture of a chicken?
I don't know. Oh, I don't know why the calls are coming through on this number here. So let's You can call on WhatsApp as well, guys. If you're not getting through, you can call on WhatsApp. We'll take your calls there as well.
Number is 01642688104. And the question is, how many gates of Jannah are there? And we've got a very short competition today, so we're only taking calls on air.
Yes, indeed. Clucky's meal deal voucher and inshallah more vouchers from Clucky's as well. So 01642688104. We've got a call on WhatsApp now. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hi, is this Basit Gobstopper?
No, Basit Ali.
Basit Ali, okay.
Basit Ali. God, you've all got the same voices, Marshall.
Yeah. So, what's your answer, Basit Ali? 8.
Okay, your caller number 7, Basit.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, love it.
Do send your messages in. We do like to read your messages if you're sending them on social media. But we wanting your calls in this evening because we've got about maybe another 10 minutes competition running.
So keep your calls coming in. If you're not getting through on the regular line, use WhatsApp call and we can take you.
Walaikum salam.
My name is Rania.
Oh, how are you, Rania?
Good.
It's always lovely to hear your voice, mashallah. Are you enjoying?
Thank you.
Are you enjoying the program?
Yeah.
I hope you win because I'd like to meet you again. Bismillah, the competition is how many gates of Jannah are there? Is it 5, 6, 7, or 8? 8. And your call. Oh, 8 and your caller number 8, Rania.
So thanks for your call, Rania. Allah
Bye.
Hafiz. So guys, the calls were coming through. Try again on the landline number. If you're not getting through on the landline number for whatever reason, you can use the WhatsApp call as well. 01642688104 is the number for everything. Hello, next caller.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum. What's your name? Larib. So guys, we're only taking calls online today for entries. So do call in on the air and inshallah we'll enter everyone that comes on air. Because it's a short competition today and we're going to be running more Cluckies competition. So do bear that in mind as well. So assalamu alaikum. What's your answer?
8.
Okay. And what was the name
What
again?
was your name?
Larib.
Larib. And your caller number 9.
9. So thanks for your call, Larib. I think we'll take another caller. And if you'd like to phone in now, I'll just clear the switchboard and see if this works. And
Some facts about the gates of Jannah. There's one that those who were punctual in observing the Salah will be granted entry through this door. That's the Salah one. There's the Jihad one. Those who participated in Jihad will be granted entry through this door. There's the Sadaqah one. Those who frequently give Sadaqah will be admitted through this door. Rayyan, the people who constantly observe the fast will be granted this door. MashaAllah.
so go to another caller and see who's there. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, Idrees. Are you okay?
Wa alaikum salam. I'm well, thank you. Who am I speaking to?
It's me, Hussein.
Hello, Hussein. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you doing?
MashaAllah. Thank you for your call. Would you like to take part in this Cluckies competition?
Yes, please.
Okay. Danish is going to ask you a question. You're going to give me an answer. Danish, what's the question?
How many gates of Jannah are there? 5, 6, 7, or 8?
It's 8.
Okay, your caller number 10, Hussein.
Thank you for your call. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you. Bye.
Allah Hafiz. So we're going to go to the telephone lines now. And who's there next? Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Who's
Wa
this?
alaikum salam.
Adam.
Adam. That's not Adam. It's the same voice as before. We're going to go to our next caller. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Who am I speaking to?
Hello, it's Hannah.
Hannah, how are you, Hannah, today? Would you like to take part in Cluckies competition?
Yes, please.
Okay, Danish, what's the question?
How many gates of Jannah are there?
And Shema, how many answers?
There's 4 answers. I think there. Is it 5, 6, 7, or 8?
It's 8.
Okay,
Caller
and
number 11, Hannah.
thanks for your call. Go to another caller. Keep your calls coming in thick and fast, guys. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hi, how is this?
Hurriya Radio.
MashaAllah, how are you today? Are you okay? So quickly,
I'm
then,
good.
I've got two people waiting on the line. So what's your answer?
It's 8.
Okay, can you put Huria Radio as in the entry?
Yep,
Guys,
number
we're in a
12.
competition for Cluckies today. Big thank you to your brother Imran and all the team there. And we're giving away a meal deal voucher to some lucky winner. So next caller, Assalamu alaikum. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, we're going to go to another caller. Who's there? Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Hurian. I'm calling from Middlesbrough.
Oh, we got Huria TV and Huria Radio. So welcome to you. And what's your answer?
My answer is 8.
MashaAllah. Thank you. Let's go to WhatsApp. Who else is waiting on WhatsApp? Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Sufyan Rashid. I'm from Middlesbrough.
Sufyan, would you like to win this Cluckies voucher today?
Yes, please.
Okay, inshallah, we'll put
How many gates of Jannah are there?
8 gates.
Okay, you're call number 14.
Hafiz. We'll go to another caller. Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Never been so busy, mashallah.
So the call. Hello, is anyone on the line? Okay, let's just disconnect that call and see if we
And
can.
there's another gate as well. Those who observe the pilgrimage will be admitted through this gate, and that's for the Hajj.
So, guys, we're not taking any entries on WhatsApp or the chat today. It's phone lines only. Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
What's your name? Where are you calling from? Walaikum salam.
My name is Mehak Mariam Iqbal, and I'm calling from Middlesbrough.
Mehak Mariam Iqbal, welcome to you. And now it's we're going to go to WhatsApp and see who's on here. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Would you like to take part in Cluckies competition?
Yes, please.
Okay, how many gates of Jannah are there?
8.
And what's your name?
Jamila.
Jamila.
Thank you for your
Caller
call.
number 16, Jamila.
16. Another couple of
mashallah.
calls and we're going to round off the competition. So if you'd like to be last few seconds and while I get random dot.
And there's another gate as well, mashallah. Did you know about this gate?
Okay, let's wait on that gate for a moment and we'll go to a caller. Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mehak Mariam Iqbal. You didn't get my answer.
Oh, what was the answer?
8.
Oh, I thought you gave your answer, but I've got you in the draw. You're caller number 15, and Jamila was caller number 16.
Okay, thank you for your call. So, big thank you to everyone that's taken part in the program today. It's phone lines only. Inshallah, we'll be going back to our usual format with other entries when we have more time. And today it is courtesy of Cluckies. So, big thank you to Cluckies. Assalamu alaikum. Next caller.
Walaikum salam.
G, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Simon. I'm calling from Middlesbrough.
Thank you for your call, Simon. How are you today? You well?
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
We are good as well. Thank you for taking part in Cluckies competition. So, Danish is going to ask you a question.
How many gates of Jannah are they? 5, 6, or 7, or 8?
8.
And
MashaAllah.
Simon's caller number 17.
Thank you for your call, Simon. Allah Hafiz. Go to another caller and see who is waiting patiently here. Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Muhammad Iqbal, and I'm calling from Middlesbrough.
Muhammad Iqbal.
Yeah.
Thank you for your call. What's your answer?
8 gates of Jannah.
Caller number
MashaAllah.
18, Mohammed.
So we're going to go to another caller on WhatsApp and see who's there. Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. What's your name?
Abdul Hasib.
Abdul Hasib. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the show. So who's sponsoring the competition today?
Cluckies fried chicken.
And what do you win?
A meal deal voucher.
MashaAllah. And what's your answer?
8 gates of Jannah.
MashaAllah. Thanks
What's
for
his
your.
name?
Was it Hasib?
Abdul Hasib.
Yeah.
You're caller number 19, Abdul Hasib.
Okay, let's take one more call. And if you want to be the last caller on today,
You are lucky.
you are lucky. So dial now or pick up the WhatsApp,
Lucky.
and then whoever comes on the air next could be the winner. So we're going to put in 20 numbers.
Yeah, there's a gate, by the way, that I was being patiently to say is reserved for those who suppress their anger and pardon others. Another couple of gates, mashallah. This one door is reserved for the entry of people who are saved from reckoning and chastisement. And there's another who excessively remember Allah will be admitted through this door. So if you were
Count.
counting away how many I mentioned, inshallah, you get the right
So we've got
entry.
we got 19
What's
callers.
the answer first?
Yeah, waiting for one more lucky caller. Are we going with 19?
We were going to go with 19.
We're
Should we
gonna go
take?
with 19.
We're going to go with 19 now, and
Okay.
we'll go and see who's there. Sorry, guys, we only taking the calls in today. Inshallah, tomorrow when we've got a bit longer, and then we will gonna go to the chat and everything as well. So we're gonna see if I can share the screen on there. You can see 19, and say Bismillah.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
and you guys that are listening, say Bismillah Rahman Rahim before I press it. If you want to win, you're going to have to say it. Okay. Shall we round it off to 20? Go on, let's round it.
Oh, we do one more.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Next caller.
Assalamu alaikum.
What's your name?
Khadija.
Khadija, welcome to you. And what's your answer?
I think the answer is 8.
Okay. So thanks for your call. You are caller number 20, and you were in by the skin of your teeth. So look, you got 20 there, and that was just before I press generate. So let's do Bismillah one more time.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
Come on, callers, you can do better than that. Now one more time. Say Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
Okay, mashallah. So let's press this button and see who's the winner. 18, caller number 18.
Mohammed Iqbal.
Mohammed Iqbal, you are the winner of Cluckies, mashallah.
Mashallah.
So you're able to collect the
But what's the answer?
answer is, of course,
8.
8, yes. Otherwise, me and you would have had the voucher because everyone would have been wrong. So, guys, thank you for taking part in the program, and thank you to Shema, thank you to Teddy. No, Teddy wasn't in today.
No,
Teddy's at the garage.
He's at the garage, yeah. So thank you to Danish as well for coming into the studio, and my other studio guests as well. So I'm going to leave you with what we're going to leave them with. We're going to leave them with no more callers, guys. No more callers.
Yeah, we've closed the competition.
We close the competition now. So inshallah, I'll be back again with a longer program
But
tomorrow.
if that was caller number 18, they can come into the studio and collect the voucher card.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow, inshallah. Come back tomorrow.
So I'm going to leave you with some naats and nasheeds, and after that, you guys are going to be with Iftar transmission. Allah Hafiz for me for now, and inshallah, I'll be back again tomorrow. So do tune in then. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
CVFM Ramadan Live in association with